Yes, yes, it should be watching the boxing tonight. The boxing. I mean, I was watching the Zone show because that seemed like the better show. And then they put on the Sandy Ryan, a women's boxing fight. Again, it was awful. I watched about a round of it. And then I switched to Dennis McCann. Dennis the Menace McCann. So these are my thoughts. So I yeah, I enjoyed the fight. He's got some nice moves, McCann. I mean, to be honest though, Joe Ham, the guy who fought, looked like a 50-year-old skaghead from the streets of Glasgow. But McCann looks like he should be on Towie. The only way is Essex. He's got a super tan, a super fake tan, a great haircut with a parting, plucked eyebrows. But he's sellable. He's sellable, McCann, for sure, for sure. He boxes a bit like a Nazim Hamed, right? In the sense that his hands are down. He relies on reflexes, accuracy. He's not as powerful as Hamed. I don't think anyone could be at that level. To be honest with you, no one to me has ever come close to Nazim Hamed with that kind of style. No one, no one has had the power, the speed, the accuracy that Nazim brought to the table. You know, sometimes I think, oh, Hamed was unique. There's never going to be another one like him. I don't believe that. People always say that there's always another one of the generations who will have the same skills, but I don't believe the next Nazim Hamed is Dennis McCann. By that, I don't mean he's not good. He is. He's got some skills. He's got a stiff punch, not a terrifying punch, not a terrifying punch. And he's certainly sellable, McCann. He's good looking, no homo. He's tanned. He's got a nice haircut with a great parting. So I believe he'll win a world title. I do. He's only 21. He's a super bantamweight. I don't know, for some reason, I don't really follow the manlet weights that much. I thought he was actually a flyweight, and he may have started as a flyweight. So I thought, yeah, get him in with Sonny Edwards. That'll make well, I wouldn't say a super fight, but that'll be a big fight. But I'm wrong. He was a super bantamweight, McCann. I know. When it comes to low weights, I'm just not that obsessed with him. Because these guys. I mean, how many people do you know who are like 8 stone, 8.5 stone male, who are males? I mean, I don't even know, barely know women who are that weight. So, but yeah. I mean, he does get hit, McCann. Like Joe Ham, even managed Joe Ham, who looks like, I don't mean no disrespect to him. I respect every pro fighter, but it's like they scraped a Skaggo off the streets and put him in the boxing ring. With that weak body. He looks so old. No disrespect. As I say, no disrespect. But he did land a couple of shots on McCann, which made Dennis's nice haircut wobble a bit. It wobbled a bit, and that's the problem with having hair. There's got a bit of length on it. It doesn't have to be long. It's just that when you get hit, boom, your hair goes whoop flying up, and it looks like you've been hit way harder than you are. You remember? Long hair looks bad when you get hit. You remember Vlad? Vlad had quite a trendy haircut for a bit. Okay. Most of his fights are really short, but he had this quite trendy haircut. It's like Caesar cut. And when Corey Saunders bashed him up in 2 rounds, the hair kept on flying up, and it looked way, way worse. Way worse. I mean, it was bad. He obviously got to beat him, but what I mean is every shot looked terrible. And so McCann should probably cut his hair a bit shorter, I would say. To stop the shots looking as dramatic. But yeah, I like McCann. He's 21. He's got skills. He's got a great tan. He's got a super haircut with a lovely parting. I think he can win a world title. It's actually a very competitive division in the UK, which I find weird because these guys are like 8.5 stone or whatever. Where do they find these guys? But there's a lot of big fights there on the British scene. So I think McCann can edge to the top. So yeah. It wasn't too bad. It's certainly better than watching a Sandy Ryan fight. Oh man, women's boxing blood is so whack. But yeah, well done, Dennis. Well done, Dennis.